Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you're watching this right now, it means you're watching a replay. Give you total props. Totally. All right, because it's not many people actually get to see the first few, almost a minute. So, hi, thank you for tuning in. All right, thanks for watching our replay. It's too bad you weren't able to tune in with us and spread some peace, love, positivity. All right, everybody's going to be coming in now. Here we go. All right. Hello, Sue Lee. How are you, dear? Yes. And hello, Angie. Angie, you looked like a lobster today. Yes, that looked like it hurt. Hopefully you'll be all healed up for this Saturday. Hello, Kim. Hello, Stefan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about this Saturday. Yes, it is June 11th, 2018. It is our Positive News Monday. But, we're talking about this Saturday because, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday is going to be epic. Yes, we're going back up to Loretto. We're going back up to the haunted house. Yes. Ooh. But like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great haunting. It is. It's not a negative haunting. It's not negative vibes and stuff. Great, peaceful place. And we get to go back. And I'm taking you all with me. Yes, we're going to go live from up in Loretto like we did last time. So if you missed it the first time, make sure you tune in this Saturday and watch live for yourself and see if you guys can see any spooks behind us. Hello, Tamara. We're going to be in Loretto, Ontario. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get some shout-outs right here. And, yes, we're going to be doing the paranormal investigating, yes, with Leanne Dubrick. Yeah. And I think it's, I just had a brain fart. I think it's called the Spiritual Detectives. I think that's what it's called. But okay, guys, you guys ready for this? We're going to do some quick shout-outs, all right? All right, so we have, there you go, big, sexy Ken Cowell. All right, and we got, Peta. There you go, Peta, all the way from up there, buddy. All right, we have Ariel, Alyssa, Derek M. There you go, buddy. And still, we've been actually posting pictures of Nacho over here because, he's in the studio with us with little shout-outs. And people are still thinking that they want him as a prize. He's the only one I have. And I was told I'm not allowed to give him out as a prize. He sits and chills with us, yeah. Hello, Mitchell. Hello, Freedom. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see you. All right, so look at this. We even got Sean Doyle. All right, we're going to be hanging out probably with Sean. Okay, I don't know. We might get Angie in there. Maybe. But Sean hung out with us last time. All right, so let's see if try to get both of them in there this time for sure. All right, we have Brenda White. We're coming along into her. All right, Cal Phoenix. All right, the one that I call King Rems, Remo Fabrero. There you go, buddy. And then we got Mary Figno. Yes. Now, I don't know which one. Say good morning, everyone. That's either Mitchell or Freedom because they both have access to the MFers Live Facebook page. So hopefully, my Wi-Fi is being silly, so I'm going to restart. Be right back. Oh, that's got to be Freedom. Right on. All right, so then we have Jello Jen. That's Jen. Joe Field. Oh, yes, we got another one for Jen. Look at that. Double shout out for Jen. Oh, look. And I know she's here. Is she still in here? Is she still in here? You still in here? You get it. Oh, look at that. Kim Hunter. Kim. And look at that. Sean just popped in. Hey, Sean. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you in here. Oh, not me. Oh, okay. So they're both talking on their MFers Live. That's funny. All right. So hello, Sean. How you doing, buddy? Woohoo. Yeah. Shout out. Yes. Can't wait to this Saturday get to hang out again. But you know what? This will actually be a first for Nacho because Nacho wasn't with us last time, but he is this time. Okay, you guys smile pretty? All right, say hey, Cam. Oh, better try to get a little straight there. All right, there we go. All right, so yes, we're actually going to have Nacho with us, so he'll be okay. He'll be all good. All right, there we go. We're going to pop that back open. Good news. Oh, always great. Always living the positive life. Well, trying my best, right? That's all we can really ask is always try our best to do, right? All right, you guys ready for some good news in history for June 11th?
Good news.
All right, good news, yes. And, of course, we are filmed live in front of a live studio audience. We have Gordo and Meister Chef in the background.
Nine.
Yeah. All right, hello, Charlene. Thanks for tuning in. And, of course, we have Nacho in the studio with us. He's always sending out those positive vibes. All right, you guys ready? On this day, 55 years ago, U.S. President John F. Kennedy proposed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Broadcasting from the Oval Office, he introduced the bill that would eventually legislate equal access to public facilities and segregation in education and guarantee federal voting rights for African Americans. Wow, that was back in 1963. All right. What else do we have here? We have more good news on this day. All right, so Buenos Aires was founded by Juan de... Oh, I don't know. Somebody sent me a message. Why? I can't. All right. So Buenos Aires was founded by Juan de Garay in 1580. Wow. So that's a good 400 years before I was born. The Great Barrier Reef was discovered by Captain James Cook off the Australia coast back in 1770. Yeah. Hello, Nick. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. We have to make sure Scarlett doesn't steal. Maybe. So yes, the United States agreed to send Lend-Lease aid to the Soviet Union back in 1942. Golfer Charlie Sifford became the first African American to play in a U.S. Open Championship back in 1959. Wow. E.T. the Extraterrestrial premiered in theaters at #1 to universal acclaim and stayed at the top of the box office for 6 weeks, surpassing Star Wars as the highest grossing film of all times. And that was back in 1982. And I remember growing up and watching it. Okay, it was it's still to this day, I still love sitting down and watching it. I don't know about the newer generation sitting and watching it because it's kind of high tech in CG. But it's a really cool film. It is. And like I said, I grew up watching that. It came out 2 years after I was born. So G8 finance ministers canceled the debt owed by 18 of the poorest countries. And that was in 2005. Wow. Canada made an official apology to the Canadian Aboriginal nations regarding the residential school program that isolated children from their homes, families, and cultures for a century with the intention of forcing assimilation into European Canadian society. That was in 2008. Wow. So a Texas mother was struck by lightning while standing in her kitchen near a light fixture, but survived after only 3 days. Only 3 days in the hospital. And that was back in 2009. I'll have my cheers and fun. Oh, hi, Scarlett. How are you? Hopefully I get to see you Saturday, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to bring Nacho up so you can play with Nacho. Yeah. Oh, what else do we have here? All right, and also on this day in 1742, Benjamin Franklin invented his Franklin circulating stove. So incorporating new concepts about heat from French scientists, Franklin's stove was designed to deliver more heat into the room with less smoke. The U.S. Founding father never patented any of his designs and inventions, believing that as we enjoy great advantages from the inventions of others, we should be glad of an opportunity to serve others by any invention of ours. And this should do freely and generously. Right on. I see you. Well, okay, I don't see you, Scarlett. I hear that you're there. I'm reading that you're there. Hi, buddy. So yes, and also on this day is the anniversary of the birth. Oh no, I know who it is. I don't need to see his picture. Oh, where does it go? Okay, there we go. All right. So also on this day is the anniversary of the birth of actor Gene Wilder. Yes. So born Jerry Silberman in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, back in 1933. He was just 11 when he fell in love with acting. So after joining the actor's studio and choosing a stage name, he performed in Shakespeare productions before being nominated for an Oscar for his first major film role in The Producers. He is beloved for his portrayal of Willy Wonka and also appeared in Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein. Tired of the business surrounding filmmaking and seeing mostly scripts with shooting, swearing in 3D, Wilder became an author later on in life, writing novels and short stories. Okay, see how many of you, MFers out there can remember this. On this day back in 1986, Ferris Bueller's Day Off hit the big screen. Yes. Yes, I know we're old. Thank you. The hit comedy. I know. The hit comedy directed by John Hughes tells the epic tale of teenagers skipping school, starring Matthew Broderick as the mischievous Ferris. The story follows him, his girlfriend, and best friend Cameron as they play hooky, evade the school's principal, steal Cameron's father's Ferrari, and cavort around downtown Chicago, which last month held a Ferris Fest to celebrate the film's anniversary. That was awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His sister was.
Can't forget Jeannie.
Yeah, I can't forget Jeannie because he avoided her at first, didn't he?
She tried to get him caught.
Yeah, she so tried everything to get him caught. And then in the end, she ended up helping him. It was. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't had the chance, please go check it out. Where'd it go? Oh, where'd it go? Okay. So it's there. So we're going to share this off. Yes, if you had a chance, go check out Ferris Bueller's Day Off, all right? That's playing hooky back in the 80s. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. No letters this time. Okay, there we go. All right. So we're going to, it's on my personal Facebook page right now, ladies and gentlemen. I will share it off as soon as we're done. I don't know. I can't say Scouts on it because I wasn't in Scouts. I was in Beavers. I forget what that is. Beavers? Is it this? I totally forget it now.
Beavers.
So long ago.
More Scouts.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's why I never went to Scouts because I finished the Beavers, but I just never went back and went to Scouts.
If you went to Scouts, you probably would have seen me. I was in Scouts.
I don't know because there's an age difference between us. It's like
there was all. In Scouts,
oh yeah, they're all different. Yeah. Oh maybe. Trying to remember how old I was when I was in Beavers.
Start the campfire gas.
Well, no, because you let go. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There is our positive history for today. All right, hello, Beth. Hello, Big Sexy. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. All right, it is our positive stories today. So I could sit here and read some awesome, beautiful, positive stories that are happening around the world, and I still got to go back and read some from yesterday. All right, so we got that one. Oh, we got that one. And we read that one. All right. So. The future of film is kind of looking almost reality. All right. So these will be the first 3D printed homes that can actually live in. These strange buildings may look like something out of a sci-fi tale, but the future is now. The community being built in the Netherlands will likely be remembered as the world's first group of habitable 3D printed houses. There have been several other buildings constructed around the world using a 3D printer, but these are the first ones the group claims that will be ready to fully accommodate humans. So 20 applicants have already expressed their interest in renting the homes, which will be ready for occupancy in next year. The 5 Dutch houses will be built in a quiet district of Eindhoven in the Netherlands as part of the Project Milestone collaboration between the Eindhoven University of Technology and several other partners, all of whom will be making sure that the homes meet comfortable living standards. Of course, from the Netherlands, right? Of course. The first set of houses will only be 1 story tall, but as the process develops, the designers believe that the concrete houses could be up to 3 stories. Additionally, as the construction progress becomes more refined, the house designs can become more intricate and personalized depending on the individual's needs. I don't know. I want one of these. I still want one of these. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. Sorry. The 3D printed homes that made headlines back in 2016 used a similar design and concept. Except they were not nearly as durable since the houses were made only using clay. With this, did make them dirt cheap and ideal for emergency housing in poorer regions of the world. The same design could not be used in urban settings. So the price of the Project Milestone houses has not been publicized, although officials say that as an initiative becomes more popular, the prices will become cheaper. Of course, as always. Hello, Christine. Thanks for tuning in. So this is a quote. So 3D printing of concrete is a potential game changer in the building industry, said a spokesperson for Eindhoven University. Besides the ability to construct almost any shape, It also enables architects to design very fine concrete structures. Another new possibility is to print all kinds, qualities, and colors of concrete, all in a single product. So the precise nature of a 3D printer also means that the houses require much less material than if they were built with human hands. This not only saves money, but it also cuts down on harmful carbon emissions from the concrete. So this is another quote, and of course there's a video at the bottom. We need a technical revolution in the constructing area to respond to the shortage of skilled bricklayer in the Netherlands and all over the world. Rudy van Gorp, a manager of the construction company in charge of the project, told CNN, 3D printing makes things quicker, better, cheaper, and more sustainable by using less materials. It also fosters creativity and freedom in designing. Ladies and gentlemen, at the very bottom of this page, like I said, you can follow along on www.goodnewsnetwork.org or just get yourself the app. Just go under your Google Play or your Play Store and type in Good News Network, and the app is right there. And you guys can always follow along. Like I said, I read them every day. Or you can just wait till I pop them up on the MFers Live Facebook page, which will be after the show. They're currently on my own personal page. Or you guys can swing over to the MFers Live Twitter page and follow along if you choose to. Hello, Bunny. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Frere. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, that is epic. Okay, so I got to share this off. And you definitely, and of course, this is going to be awesome. And it is. The picture they have here, I haven't had a chance to watch the video, but the pictures that they have, it does. It's as if you're looking at like a sci-fi film. You know, the houses, the way they're all built. And that's the way it is true. It's the way it is. It's so much cheaper. But if they can make them durable, it will. It'll make a lot of things so much cheaper. It will. All right, so what do we got? And that was from yesterday. This was one of the stories I never got to read yesterday. Oh, and there's more. Oh, there's another one from yesterday. All right, what do we got from yesterday? So this update. Yes, this update. This update from Unlikely Friendship in 2016 is a sweet reminder that good things last. Yes. You can actually listen to the Good News Guru story, which was broadcast on the radio June 8th with Ellen K. and Jerry on Coast 103.5. And you can subscribe to their new podcast on iTunes or for Androids on the Podbean. Or we're going to just read the story so everybody can hear it. It's pretty cool. Hello, Susan. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So Father's Day love doesn't have to be reversed for the man who raised you. This story shows it can even be given to someone you meet in a grocery store, and it can transform their life. It's been nearly 2 years since people first heard about the unlikely friendship between little Nora Wood and 83-year-old Dan Peterson. So Peterson was grieving the death of his wife, and he wasn't sure if he would emerge from his deep depression or ever sleep through the night again. But then he met a 5-year-old in the grocery aisle. She spotted Peterson and waved to the old man. She declared that it was her birthday and demanded that he give her a hug and take a picture with her. So Nora was already a self-proclaimed lover of old people. She says that she likes them so much because they walk slow like her and have very soft skin. She knows that they're going to die soon, so she wants to love them all up before then. So that's pretty sweet. I'm going to go now. All right. You have yourself great, dude. Enjoy the wrestling. Totally enjoy the wrestling. Hello, Katrina. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see you in here, dear. All right, so where is he? Oh, yeah. So she zeroed in on him like a missile. Nora's mother, Tara, told CBS News. So guarded at first, Peterson soon softened under her spell. With quivering lip and a tear, he told her mom why the gesture meant so much to him. So touched by his heartbreak, Tara later found Peterson on Facebook and asked if they could come over to his house in Georgia for a play date. They've been going over there weekly ever since. This is a quote by her, too. It's remarkable, says Tara. I think a lot of people thought that it wouldn't continue, but they're pure magic. A month ago, Mr. Peterson realized just how much the youngster cared about him after she knocked on the door. When he opened it, she started hugging him, and she wouldn't let go. The little girl was distraught because it took him so long to open the door, and she was wondering if something happened to him. She's wholly invested into him, Tara reports. So in her short life, she can't remember being without him. And since that fateful day in the grocery store, the old man can't remember a year when he slept so well. You see, little MFers, little MFers are great. They are. And hello, Shannon. Yes, hello. And yes, there is a video so you guys can get updated on that. I remember actually reading that story last year. I do. It's really awesome. Yeah. 5-year-old girl becomes friends with a 90. Okay, I think it's 93 or just 83. Okay, 1 second here. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna double check this. Make sure we get our ages right. Okay, so she was 5, so she's 7 now. Where does age go? Let's see. Oh no. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, so he was all right. So she was 5 at the time. He was 83. So she's now 7, and he's 85. And they're still friends. It's awesome. Jello Jen, thanks for tuning in. All right, so I shared that off. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys go to the app or to the www.goodnewsnetwork.org, and no, they don't pay for this. This isn't paid sponsorship. This is the spot I found to find really wicked, positive stories. There's actually the podcast that actually took place of the update. And it's actually, it's an update of the photos too. The first photo, she's actually holding a little container, a little container of cotton candy, and she's holding it nice and tight to her. And then, 2 years later, and they're taking another photo in the grocery store. That's pretty awesome. And you know what? I can't answer. Why does everyone believe that I can answer? That is funny. I can't answer people. I can't. Oh, come on. I give my hour. This is the hour to the MFers. Hour to the MFers. This is what I always do. Come on. All right, so let's see. We're going to actually start in our stories for today. We actually do. We have like 5 stories. It's awesome. All right, so this one's from 8 hours ago. That is so cute. That is. All right, so do I have time for this? Okay, yes. All right. So, a man so loved fashionable local bird that he wrote an obituary about the good time duck. So death is no laughing matter, but it's difficult not to utter a little chuckle when you read the endearing obituary that was written for Bonnie, the good time duck. Excuse me. So William LaVille and his granddaughter, Haley Hickerson, had become good friends with the little bird during their regular trips to the park in Biloxi, Mississippi. So while Bunny is typically a female name, they never had any idea whether the duck was male or female. The attractive little tuft of feathers on top of her head suggested that she was a female, but the duck was often seen beating up a local male mallard that tried to edge in on her turf. So regardless of Bonnie's gender, the duck is now waddling through the waters of heaven. Hopefully there is plenty of bread to be had in the afterlife, as that was how Linville and his granddaughter first befriended Bonnie. Linville and Haley regularly hung out with Bonnie as they tossed little treats to the birds in the park. So when they realized that Bunny had passed on to the great beyond, Linville felt moved to write him or her an obituary. So with a saddened heart, okay, so this is the quote. Okay, I'm quoting this, yeah. So with a saddened heart, I am reporting the passing of Bonnie, the good time duck of Hiller Park, Linville wrote, according to the Sun Herald. Bonnie was known by many bread throwers because of the fashionable feather bun wore on top of her or his head. Bonnie was thought to be a female because of her high fashion hairdos, but male mating tendencies described him as being male. So during mating season, she or he would beat up a mallard, he added. So I really don't know what was going on. It wasn't like Bonnie to do that. There were a bunch of other birds that were frequent flyers to Linville and Haley's bread trips. In addition to Bonnie, there was Pickles and his sidekick, the old gray goose. There was the pack of ugly ducklings who were buddies with Bonnie's. as well as Copper, Bonnie's best avian friend. So Bonnie was retired, unable to fly, but a fast runner, Linville wrote. Bonnie was smart, always coming in close from behind to get that bread and avoid those agonizing seagulls. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for tuning in. So we've been going out there probably 8 years, he said. 1 year we started noticing there was a different one. My granddaughter had started naming them. There was this one with a bun on its head, and she wears her hair in a bun. So we started looking for that duck every time. We'd call out for her, and she began recognizing her name. We'd holler, and she'd start running for the van. So since Bonnie passed away, Copper has been keeping company with some black ducks at the park. As for Linville and Haley, they are content to pour out some breadcrumbs in Bonnie's memory. Bonnie will truly be missed by many. He or she was a good duck. On Hiller Park just isn't the same without Bonnie, Linville wrote. Hopefully the good Lord has a rainbow bridge for ducks with beautiful ponds and green meadows. We will always remember Bonnie. Oh, okay, my hat's off for sure. Hello, Bill. How you doing, brother? It's great to see you. Peace, love, positivity, everybody. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Timmy. Yes, so we just read a obituary for a duck. Poor duck. But the duck touched people's lives. It was great. It was. And it did. The little picture of it says, looks like it's got like a little man bun in the front. And they don't know if it was male or female. They don't. And they kind of had tendencies of the female because they do. But it had male tendencies of maybe it was a girl. Maybe she just was like, get away from her, guys. I don't want you in here. Maybe. Never know. But yeah, I was going to keep her doing this. All right, so what else? So we're going to go in order, right? Yeah, we'll go. Okay, definitely. All right, so this is a good one. All right, so restaurant owners who say Anthony Bourdain changed their lives donate profits to the suicide hotline. So a small immigrant-owned business has grown to become an acclaimed New York City hotspot for Chinese food. And it is all thanks to a visit from the late food critic and chef Anthony Bourdain. So while there have been dozens of tributes to the beloved Food Network star, one Facebook post from Hyun Famous Foods is particularly noteworthy. The post, which was written by the restaurant's CEO, Jason Wang, explains how the business's success is largely due to a visit from Bourdain back in 2007. Wang's family has been living in a one-bedroom apartment in Flushing, New York, while they ran a basement food stall at the Golden Shopping Mall. Their business had been struggling until Bourdain visited the food stall for his show, No Reservations, on the Travel Channel. So Wang says that in preparation for Bourdain's visit, his father had prepared a bunch of off-the-menu dishes to impress the culinary star, and it worked. So after the episode aired, their business was booming. So Hyun Famous Foods now has 12 branches across New York City, and Wang says that is all thanks to Bourdain. 8 years after the episode, Wang finally got the chance to thank Bourdain for the visit that changed his family's lives forever. This is a quote. I remember years later in 2015, after interviewing together for an article, Wang writes, I approached Tony and told him, while he may have no idea what he has done for our family and business by simply saying he enjoyed the food, I wanted him to know it helped bring our family out from living in a one-room in Flushing to living the American dream. So we were able to grow our business and provide great food for our guests and opportunities for our employees. I looked at him in his eyes and said, this is something we will always be thankful for, Tony. And he simply replied, I'm just calling out good food like it is. That's all. So as a means of repaying the culinary star for his kindness, Wang announced that all of the net profits made at Zan Famous Foods on June 8th would be donated to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-TALK. He told BuzzFeed News that he estimates the donation could be as much as $60,000. And this is a quote by him as well. I've lost a dear friend today, and we mourn with the rest of the world, says Wang. Please cherish all of our lives and help those who may be struggling. Rest in peace, Tony. And the most sincere condolences to Tony's beloved family. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Leanne. Leanne. Okay, now I know you mentioned earlier. I know that I haven't had a chance to respond to it. You see Nacho here, and he's got a little piece of paper. Right now, he's got Kim's name. Now, last night, he had your name, so he was holding on to Leanne Nealis. All right, so he was trying to send out those positive vibes to you. Oops, and that was me. That was my bad. But yeah, so what we do is Nacho always gets the last shout out under my hand, and he likes to use his little ESP and send out positive vibes. One special shout out. So what we do is we take a picture and we tag in it. So this way you know Nacho's thinking out for you. He's always sending. I don't know who that is. No. I have no idea what's going on. Really? Okay. You know what? Oh, really? Seriously? No, go away. There we go. Oh, just totally messed that up. Okay, that's okay. That's good. All right. And I just lost some people's comments, but that's okay. Hopefully everybody's here. But yes, Leanne, that's what it was. You didn't win Nacho. Okay, I only have one Nacho, okay? But if you go check out where you're tagged in the pic, actually go check out that folder. It's called Nacho Pics. And this is where Nacho gets his selfies with the MFers from all over. He does. That's how he does it. So, yes, hi, Leanne. But no, you didn't win him, dear. Sorry, he stays in the studio. He's only one of a kind. He sticks with us. But like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared. You might be tagged once. You might end up getting tagged multiple times over the course of however long that. Are we going to do this for a while, Mitchell? You like them, essentially. He's not camera shy. If you guys go check out, go to my wall, go check out June 7th, 2018. That's what I named the folder. You'll actually see Nacho had a blast. He was out on stage. And like I said, go check out the June 7th MFers live post. Our stream from that night. You'll actually see Nacho get grabbed by Mr. Jones himself and go up dancing with Mr. Jones. And we had Troublemaker up there as well. It was pretty cool. And Mr. Jones loved it. He did. And he was sitting on Mr. Jones' shoulder earlier. It was really cool. He was having some fun times with Crossed Out. Crossed Out made it look like he was going to eat Nacho's ear. It was really cool. But he was like so starstruck. He was totally starstruck. He's kind of rubbing it in. He's like, I got more photos with people than you did. But, that's okay. That's okay. I got to hang out with everybody. That's the big thing, right? Okay, so we're going to show this off right away. But, yeah, that's really nice. That is. One man may have thought he was not making a difference, but he did. And just by, calling out good food, just saying how he sees it, he helped change a business and a family's lives. Like I said, from living in a one-room place to having and like running a little. How did he describe that? It was a garage booth. Okay, so a basement food stall at the Golden Shopping Mall, and now they're stretched out and they're like 12 branches across. That's pretty cool. It is. It is. It was just by one person helping out. Yes. All right, so what else we have? Well, we're going to do some more shout-outs because we've hit our time. We've hit about 33 minutes. So we're going to grab another little handful here. All right, like I was saying, see, this other handful comes out, and I just start peeling off the top. So whatever name's last in my hand is what Nacho gets shouts out to. All right, so we got Cal Phoenix. What else we got here? We got Dave Dressler. There you go, buddy. There you go, Dave. Hopefully positive vibes are your way. We got Salem Aperol. Yes. I'm about to lose some. Who else we here? We got Loretta Broughton. There you go. All right. Okay, we're not going to just drop any this time. We have Rachel Hayden. There you go, dear. And Rachel Hayden's actually been in the studio with us. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, the studio door is always open. You guys can always come down and come hang out and live at an MFers live feed anytime you want. All right, so we have pay attention. So let's give it. There you go, buddy. Got another one for you. That's 2. Oh, I got that one upside down. All right, so we have Debbie Tremble. There you go, Debbie. Okay, we're gonna grab some of these because they're starting to slide. Then we have Caitlin McCandles. There you go, Caitlin. There you go. I know she could probably be in here a little later. Sorry, not a little earlier, a little later. All right, so we have Chris Morrison. There you go, brother. Oh, goes Pat Rude. Yeah. All right, we're slowly getting there. And there's Ferrick. There you go, Ferrick. Ferrick he went to go watch some wrestling. He did. It is Monday Night Raw, right? So we got Ariel, Alyssa, Sarah, Jacobs, and look, ladies and gentlemen, I have one left. Oops, sorry, it slipped. One left, and it goes out to Mary Figueroa. There you go. Okay, so I gotta take this note. No, give it. Okay, you can give Kim. You can still send Kim some vibes. It's all good. It is. Don't worry. It's all good. All right, so let's see. Here we go. Here's why should we practice? Oops. And of course, I didn't get a chance to read it fast enough. But it'll pop. All right, so why we should practice forest bathing and how to get the benefits of forest medicine. I guess go turn Wiccan, eh? Ooh. So there is something very therapeutic about walking through a quiet forest during the day. In fact, there's a whole medical practice that boasts about the positive mental and physical benefits of spending time in nature. So Dr. Hing Lee has been called the world's foremost expert on forest bathing, or Shinrin Yoku in Japanese. And he firmly believes that people in modern societies are suffering from nature deficit disorder, so NDD. The average American is already estimated to spend 93% of their time indoors. And as a result of this earthly deprivation, people experience an increased risk of mental and physical ailments. So forest bathing, says Lee, is the cure. So researchers in Japan have tried to find preventative effects against lifestyle-related diseases from this proposed concept called forest bathing. This is what Lee told the Good News Network. Forest bathing, or Shinrin Yoku, means bathing in the forest atmosphere, or taking in the forest through our senses. This is not exercise or hiking or jogging. It is simply being in nature, connecting with it through our sense of sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. It's like a bridge, he added. By opening our senses, it bridges the gap between us and the natural world. Lee, who is a doctor at Tokyo's Nippon Medical School and a visiting fellow at the Stanford University School of Medicine, has founded dozens of health-related benefits from forest bathing. This is pretty cool. All you gotta do is just take a stroll in the forest, right? Okay, so we're at this one. Okay. So for starters, Lee's studies have shown that spending time in nature can actually increase the body's production of immune cells and cancer-fighting proteins. Forest bathing has also been shown to decrease stress hormones, which comes with reduced symptoms of anger, depression, anxiety, and fatigue, as well as a reduced risk of hypertension. Additionally, forest bathing has been shown to increase production of a protein hormone called serum adipocin. Patients who have low levels of the hormone have also had an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and metabolic syndrome. Forest medicine has become such a critically acclaimed form of therapy in Japan. There are now dozens of forest bathing centers that work in proximity to the country's national parks, so they can introduce the healing effects of the forest to those who need them most. The practice of the Shinrin Yoku originated in Japan in the 1980s as a national health program to help stressed and anxious city workers. That's what Lee told GNN. There are now designated healing forests across the country featuring forest bathing centers that offer blood pressure checks, aromatherapy classes, and guided walks with healthcare experts, which are used by up to 5 million people every year. Wow, that is awesome. That's pretty amazing. So if you're interested in reaping the rewards, there's a little bunch here. So if you're interested in reaping the rewards of the forest bathing, Dr. Lee has some tips on how to find the best ways to get your nature fix. All right, so if you want to boost your immunity, a 3-day, 2-night forest bathing is recommended, said Lee. If you just want to relax and relieve stress, a day trip of forest bathing to a forested park near your home would be recommended. So if you have an entire day, stay in the forest for about 4 hours and walk about 5 kilometers. That's about 3 miles. If you have just a half a day, stay in the forest for about 2 hours and walk around 2.5 kilometers. So that's about a little over 1.5 miles. So take a rest whenever you are tired. Drink water or tea whenever you are thirsty. And if you find a place you like, then sit there for a while and read or just enjoy the scenery. And most importantly, Lee says that you should engage all 5 of your senses with the scenery around you. Look at the different colors of your surroundings. Touch the trees. Breathe in the smells of the forest and listen to the sounds of nature. Remember to move slowly and breathe deeply. Or if you'd rather keep busy while you are in the woods, try engaging in some Tai Chi or yoga. Lee is quick to remind readers that while forest medicine is a healthy way to fend off diseases and physiological stress, it should only be used as a preventative medicine, and anyone suffering from serious illnesses should see a doctor. So if you want to learn more about the therapeutic effects of the forest bathing, you can actually check out the website for the Society of Forest Therapy, or you can just go check out Dr. Lee's book, Forest Bathing, How Trees Can Help You Find Health and Happiness. See, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And come on. I know that we live in the city, but come on, we have forests. We do. We have forests all over in parks. But yeah, not a park though. Go through a forest, where it's just it's all trees. It's all it's just around you, just trees. And just walk around for a little bit. And it is. It can be very therapeutic, very relaxing. And when you go into that forest and you're just like, right here. And trust me, you will find it. Because, I've gone through the forest plenty of times. But I never thought of it as forest bathing. But it's true, though. When you start walking through a forest and, you'll get lost in a forest. You're just like, just sit there. Take in all the surroundings. Take in, the smells and the sounds. Like you'll hear birds, you'll hear crickets. You'd be surprised what you hear. Yeah. All right, so we're going to show that off quickly. And we got time. Oh, yeah. We still got time. And I still got time to do them. All right, so that one just flips. This one's first. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, you really need to check this one out. So I'm going to read it off as soon as it pops open, if it wants to pop open. There we go. It's going to work? Okay. All right, so you can actually watch a police officer give a piggyback ride to an elderly man struggling to cross a busy road. So a compassionate police officer being hailed for lending a hand, or more accurately, his legs, to an elderly gentleman who was struggling to cross a busy street. Hello, Carrie. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to always leave your comment, your reaction for a chance to have your name entered up to twice for every stream that we do. And if you are new here and you're like, oh, well, I've already missed some time, don't worry about it. If you're new, today's the 11th. You guys can always go back. There's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Just make sure you hit each one of them, leave a comment or reaction, and your name will be entered twice for each one. We hand out free prizes on the 1st of every month. We got 6 so far. All right. So in a video that has already been viewed thousands of times on Chinese social media sites, the senior can be seen slowly making his way down a crosswalk in Meiyang, Sichuan province, as a crowd of bustling pedestrians takes advantage of the green light. So after the walking light turns red, however, the older man has only made it across one lane of traffic. So despite all of the cars waiting patiently for the senior to maneuver the walkway, he still has roughly 7 lanes of traffic still to cross. That's when crossing guard Queen Waji walks up to the man and asks if he could carry the senior across the street. When the man accepts, Wenjing crouches down in front of the senior, scoops him up on his back, and gives him a piggyback ride to the other side of the street. That is pretty cool. That is. And with China, like there's just so much traffic. There's so many lanes of traffic. Hello, Yvette. How are you? It's great to see you. All right, so we're going to show this off quickly. We still have time for another story. As I try to not dry out my mouth so fast. All right, so let's share it off there. Let's show this off to our Twitter page. Oh, yes, we still got time. Woo, woo, yeah. All right, so let's start over. Oh, it's going to go. All right. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I got word today. We have some tickets and CDs coming our way, and they're autographed. I think they're autographed. As far as I know, they're autographed. Don't quote me on it. Okay, I don't want to. I know that we have some CDs coming to us. So yeah, within the next week or so, we should be upping about another 14 prizes, I do believe. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because as soon as they come in, I'll let you know. All right, now this one really got my attention earlier. And I pointed this out to Master Chef in Gordo, and I even told Nacho about this one. You're definitely going to love this one. Now, okay, we've been actually talking a lot about Japan, right? But they do. They're very inventive. They're very smart. And why isn't that going to open? I really want to read everybody this story. This is a really positive story. And I don't know why it's going to be this way. So we're going to try this again. Everything's working, right? That's on. Yes, we are working. Okay. So, we're going to sit here and gab, I guess. Because actually, I will read you the line that is on here. Tokyo to actually build an eco-friendly solar roads ahead of the 2020 Olympics. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to it. And, okay, so we're going to try to give it a little bit of a chance to load. Come on, please. I want to read this story. This is such a positive story. All right, you know what? Why is it not working? Okay, you know what? Okay, fine, we'll go this way. Close that. Okay, now we are going to just go. We'll go this way. Where are you? Here. Nope. Oh, nope, I didn't want that one. No, okay, you know what? We'll take Chrome. Where's it here? So, good. Oh, Good News Network. There it is. No! Did I just seriously do that? Okay, Nacho, we gotta make this work, buddy. Okay. See if we can get this open now. Is it gonna open now? No, I didn't want it to exit. Come on, you can do this. Technology's falling behind us, Nacho. All right, okay, so we'll see if we can get that again. Okay, so we're gonna go. So good. Good. Oh, good. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm not going to do that right now. It just brings me to the app. So good news. There it is. All right, so we got it. Excuse me. We're going to see if we can read this straight off the website, because for some reason it just doesn't want to open in the app. So we're hoping. Oh, please say you're going to work. Why are you not doing this? Because that's off. Okay, so I don't need that up. I need that up. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Okay, so that's off. That's off. And it brings me back to again. Okay, you know what? We're going to... Okay, yeah, we're going to see if we can find this. Okay, we're going to give it another chance. Come on. Give you some time to get in here. And I really want to read the story because this is really cool. Because Japan and Tokyo, they have a really huge, they have a lot of vehicles. A lot of people, a huge population. Oh, there it is. Yes. And it is dated from today. Yes, we got time. Okay. So, yes, because it was only 2 hours ago that I got this posted to me. So, this is really cool. So, Tokyo's to build an eco-friendly solar roads ahead of the 2020 Olympics. So in preparation for the 2020 Olympics and Paralympics, Tokyo is installing a series of solar roads to boost their reputation as a progressively eco-friendly city. The roads will generate energy through a series of solar panels that are installed underneath the surface of the streets. A special resin will cover the surface of the roads so that heavier vehicles can drive on the roads without damaging the technology. The world's first solar paneled road was constructed in Normandy, France, back in December of 2016. While the project was criticized for its high cost of construction, the Independent says that Tokyo government hopes to offset the costs of the initiative by building the roads on government-owned facilities such as car parks, where the amount of electricity generated by installing the system would justify the cost, which it would. So the news outlet goes on to say that the city hopes that by installing the solar panels before the Olympic Games, they will actually help to popularize the technology, which will then encourage solar road development around the world and bring down the cost of solar roads. Japan's first solar road was already installed outside of a 7-Eleven store in Sagamihara, Kanagawa, prefecture back in May. The road annually generates 16,145 kilowatt hours of electricity, which supplies roughly about 90% of the store's energy consumption. It's only 9%. 9% of the energy consumption? Wow. All right, so we're going to do this. I don't know why people do this. I don't know. And it's Lady T. Ladies and gentlemen, it is. I have Lady T messaging me, and I can't respond to her. And she's even guest here with us. I don't know why she doesn't realize it. I don't know. As soon as I'm done, I will deal with it when I'm done. As soon as I'm done. Yes. All right, so we're going to... This is going to work. Okay, I got everybody popped in here. Okay. So, you know what? Maybe I can just go this way. All right, so... See, that's not all the positive stories we have for now. So we're actually going to go this way because I actually have been able to stay updated to everybody's comments. So hopefully everybody's had a great weekend. It's Monday. I know everyone's, it's Monday. It's only the beginning. But you're over in Monday. Monday's over and done with it, okay? We're going to be heading into Tuesday, right? And Tuesday is our positive, not positive. Well, we got our positives. We try to get at least one positive story every day, always. Oh, you're going to do it this way, are you? Oh, that is funny. That is funny. All right, we're going to try to post this out while I'm talking, everybody. All right. But yes, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed all those positive stories. Like I said, it's pretty amazing stuff that happens around the world. And this is what the news should be doing. They should be. They seriously should be. All right, so as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sit here. And as you can see, open up my Facebook. Okay. I'm going to start sharing them off to the MF Live Facebook page while I'm talking to you. Because I don't know who's in here right now. Say hi. Hello to anyone who just popped in. Hello, Gord. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to send that off right away. So there's the MFers Live. Because like I said, with the Facebook new update, I don't know what it is. But they decided that, hey, we're not going to let you share it directly to a page anymore. It's got to go to yours first. So yes, so we got to do our, okay, is it going to pop open? All right, we got to do our positive history like we always do. So, oh yeah, we can actually do a quick recap. How's that? All right, so what else do we have? It's the story you added, okay. Well, that's awesome to see everybody's okay. So we were talking about the first 3D printed houses that will be done out in the Netherlands. That's going to be pretty cool and pretty epic. And like I said, all it takes is a start somewhere. And then it's going to continue on. And yes, oh, all right. Now see, everybody's like updating. Everybody's just doing everything now. So what else do we have today? We also had the update of the friendship that started 2 years ago, back in 2016, with a 5-year-old little girl and an 83-year-old man. And they are the best of friends. And yeah, they hang out with each other like at least once a week. So that's pretty cool. All right. So see, let's see. A little MFers reaching out. Oh, there is pandemic. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. What are the positive stories we have? So, oh, yes, can't forget, we read the obituary for the little duck with the little bun, the fashion one. Yes, there was an obituary put in the newspaper for the little ducky, but come on. It meant a lot to, the granddaughter, right? And, yes, I loved how they did the obituary. It was really good. It was really cute, too. So what else we have here? We also did the restaurant owner that says that Anthony Bourdain, who just died recently, was a big inspiration and is the big reason behind his company expanding so far from a little, what is it? A little, what did they say? A little garage stall to branching out to 17 of their own stores. And it's all because of one man just saying it was a good place to eat. And they are forever thankful. And they decided that on the 8th, they were going to donate all net profits to help a suicide helpline. So that's always good. And then we're also talking about, yes, Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee talking about forest bathing and getting back into roots with Mother Nature. It is, if you have yourself a time for a weekend, go away on a Friday, come back on a Sunday or Monday or whatever. Really get out there, enjoy nature, right? Be one with nature. And it is. And even if you have like a half a day, go walk into a forest somewhere, take a break, have some water or tea whenever so you're not dehydrated. And yeah, just get back in touch with nature. It's always good. We also did a story. It was a short little story. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can always go check out the videos every time I share them. And yeah, about the cross guard who helped the elderly man across, so the elderly man only got across one lane. And he still had like another 7 to go. And yes, he asked the elderly man if he could carry him across. And he's like, yeah. So he got down in front of him and piggybacked the elderly man all the way to the other side. So that's always props. Right on. And yes, don't forget, the Tokyo is going to build the eco-friendly solar roads ahead of the 2020 Olympics. They want to try to have them done before the 2020 Olympics and Paralympics. So yes, it's pretty cool. And there, yes, boom! I got them all shared off before the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-woo! Yeah! All right. Oh, yes, but I guess we are getting pretty close to our time. We are. All right, so I cannot answer people. Come on. Really? Seriously? All right, it's going to work. Come on. I can't answer anybody. I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry, everybody. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, if any of you tune in, always remember, if you message me during the show, I cannot answer. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I devote my time to give out to the MFers. And like I said, today is our positive news story. I got to read about like 6 or 7 of them. Always Bob. And yes, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is our tea time Thursday. All right, so we're going to be sitting there drinking some tea, and we're going to be reading some facts. So yes, so the original MFer is going to be learning some new things, and I get to teach you guys too along the way. So it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure you tune in. Yes. But yes, we are getting down to the last minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You can see everybody's sharing the post off now. Right on. But yeah, where'd the name go? You were supposed to have Mary's name. Did we get a picture of Mary? Did we? I don't remember if we did. We got to take a quick Snapchat. Did we? No, we didn't. No, Nacho, why didn't you pinch me or something? We totally forgot. Can't forget. Okay, here. While we're live, because we always got to take this picture while we're live. Ready? Whoops, I almost knocked over the shut-up bucket. Are you ready? You got a smile on there, buddy? Yeah? Woo-woo. There you go. All right. See, and I just realized because I knocked it over. Yeah. But yes, thank you for tuning in with Nacho and I. We had a blast. Hopefully you had a blast too. Hopefully you have a smile on your face. It's what we try to do every day. All right. So to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but always remember your time, all right? Always. And I want all my MFers to know each and every last single one of you. I love all of you. Yes, each of you. Without you, MFers Live wouldn't be doing the pretty cool things that we've done. And like I said, we've had our own Christmas party. We've had our birthday bash. We've got to host over at Miss Jones's tour, and it's a pretty amazing time. Can't wait to do some more shows. Like I said, We got a whole bunch of stuff planned, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget this Saturday, make sure you tune in. We're going to be live in Loretto at the Haunted House again. So if you missed it last time, make sure you tune in this time, okay? Because like I said, we're going to go live in Loretto this Saturday. This Saturday, yes, this Saturday, we're going to be live in Loretto with the Haunted House. So make sure you tune in, all right? But yes, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, same MF for time, same MF for channel. Keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity. And yes, if you're watching me right now or you're watching me on a replay, always remember those 2 words. Okay, if you can't say them to yourself, okay, come tune in on my show, okay? Look at the end of my show, and it'll say it to you then. If you don't believe it then, like I said, reach out, send me a message. I will say it to you personally every time. Always remember that you, yes, you matter. Okay, never forget that, because you do. And in the words of Bill Nye, let's help save this world, okay? Just add a little bit of peace, love, and positivity. And you know what? Maybe we are the world peace.